Hey, I'm Shannon from Coal Country Candles, and with me today I have Kylie. Kylie works with us some and has interacted with our customers in the store and is familiar with our fragrances. So we wanted to have her join us today for a little activity we're going to do in a little bit. But first, we wanted to talk just a little bit about the National Candle Association. September is World Candle Month, so the National Candle Association has a lot of resources on their website for that. So if you are a candle maker, check that out. You can use those resources to help promote Candle Month on your social media website and so on. And if you are not a member of the National Candle Association, we encourage you to think about it. As a small business, it's something that we hesitated to do a little bit because there is a cost associated with it. But we had the opportunity to join a couple of years ago, and there's lots of benefits to being a member. We are always up to date on the most current information as far as safety and standards around candles to make sure that we're offering safe products to our customers. There's resources there. We were able to go to the Candle Association conference a couple of years ago. We did not get to go this year, but we can still access those resources and the information that was shared there as members. There's some members only webinars and things like that so that you can stay up to date and current on the latest information around candles and the candle industry and standards around making candles. So if you haven't checked out the National Candle Association, go do that. They've been around since 1974, and they are the only trade association that represents you as candle manufacturers and suppliers. All right. One of the benefits of being a member of the Candle Association, we learned shortly after joining, NCA publishes a list of NCA members, and so manufacturers of fragrances, waxes, all the materials that are used to make candles can access that information in that list. So almost immediately after joining, we started getting some calls from different suppliers, different manufacturers who make waxes or fragrances, wanting to know if we'd like to try some samples. And then when we went to the conference a couple of years ago, we also had the opportunity to meet some of those manufacturers and speak directly with them and learn about what they do and what they offer. And a lot of those folks have stayed in touch with us. So recently, D&D, which is a fragrance supplier out of Garland, Texas, I believe, reached out to see if we'd like to try some samples. So we had told them, yes, send some things our way and we'll check them out. So Kylie is going to help me today. We're going to have a little fun smelling these samples that they sent to us, and we're just going to kind of give you our initial thoughts on these. We haven't tried any of these in wax or anything like that yet. So we're going to start with the ones from D&D and smell them, and then we're going to have some samples from a couple of other places as well. We're going to kind of do the same with those. So we're going to start with this one. This one is from D&D, and it's called Orleans Number 9. So we're going to check it out, see what we think. That one's interesting. It almost reminds me of like a men's cologne.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think?
Good,
it does smell really
it
good.
Smells exactly like a man, but it smells really good.
So I think this would be great in like in a restroom to make a cologne or a body spray with. I think it'd be a good candle for maybe a bedroom, bathroom, something like that. What do you think?
Yes.
You'd burn it?
Yeah, we would.
All right. All right, let's move on to, it's another one from D&D, and it's called The Hotel. Why don't you tell me what you think of that one first?
It kind of smells like laundry in a way.
It does. It's like clean and fresh. Yeah. Kind of like a neutral, clean, fresh scent. Not too overpowering, not too perfumey.
Yeah.
Something like you might smell if you walked into a hotel. What What you think of that one?
I like that one.
I like that one
would be
too.
a good room spray.
It would be a good room spray for sure. Bathroom or any room, really. Good one to burn in a candle when you're cleaning.
Yeah.
If you're like me, I like to burn a candle anytime you're cleaning. All right, now we have Joe Malone Petals and Pears. So sounds like it's going to be floral and fruity. Let's see. What you think?
It's a perfect mix between floral and fruity.
I agree. Like one doesn't overpower the other.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting to smell that.
Mm-hmm.
You get them both, and I'm not a fan of florals. Like florals are not my thing, but the pear
You can
really
definitely smell the
balances
pear.
it out. So what you think about that one?
I like that one too.
All right.
I'm gonna like all of them.
I can see that one being good for like spring, summer. It smells like a good spring and summer scent to me. Now we have Coco Mademoiselle.
I'm glad you can say that.
I don't know if I said it right. We'll see. What you think?
It's different. I've not smelled anything like it, but I think I like it.
It is. I think it's based on a perfume. It seems a little like weak to me.
Yeah.
I like a fragrance that kind of jumps out at me, and this one is very kind of subtle, but it's not an overwhelming perfumey kind of smell. So I don't know. I think that one would be really good in Bath and Body. I'm not sure about it in a candle. Now we have Baccarat Rouge. So Baccarat Rouge I know is very popular, and we do sell a Baccarat Rouge. We make candles, tarts, squeeze wax, room freshener sprays, and we've even made a perfume dupe with this one. So I'm interested to see how this one compares. Tell me your opinion.
It's not as strong as the one we have.
I agree. It doesn't smell bad.
No, it smells really good.
It does have a little different something in there. Like the scent notes are not exactly the same.
It smells sweeter to me.
It does have a sweeter smell than the one that we use, and we've gotten lots of good feedback on the one that we use. Everybody loves it, so we're probably not going to drop it for this one. We'll probably stick with the one that we have on that one. Now we have 1,000 Wishes. You familiar with this one? All right, I'm gonna let you smell first. What you think? Is it it? Is it?
I like that one better than Bath and Body Works because I feel like Bath and Body Works is too overpowered.
Okay.
Yeah. I like
So
that one.
she'd
It's more
rank this
subtle.
one above the Bath and Body Works
Yeah.
version. All right. Now we have Bombshell.
Oh gosh.
You familiar with this one too? Are you a Bombshell expert?
I wouldn't say expert. It's pretty good. It smells so good. Oh my
Is it
gosh.
it? Is it dead on? Is it
I don't think
close?
I think it's close.
Close.
It's not dead on. But it's up there.
Almost ranks up with Bath and Body Works. She's not going to rank it above Bath and Body Works on that one. All right. Now we have Peony Blush. So I'm assuming this one's probably a floral too. What you think?
It's definitely a floral. It smells like a perfume. I've smelled it somewhere. I don't know where I've smelled
Can't
it.
place it.
But I like it.
It is. It's not bad for a floral. Like I said, florals are usually not my thing. It's okay. I think again this would be a really good one in Bath and Body or room spray. I'm not sure about it in a candle. I'd have to try it in wax to see how I felt about it in a candle. I think it might be a little bit weak, especially for soy wax. We've learned fragrances can be a little finicky when you use 100% soy, which is what we use. So I'd have to try that one. Now, Mahogany Antique Wood. We also have a mahogany and teak wood that we sell that's really popular with our customers. So let's see how this one compares. So what do you think about that one? You like it?
I like it, but I think I like ours better.
I do too. I think this one almost has like a perfumey, like a cologne type smell to me. And the one that we have has more of like an earthy smell to it. So I think I prefer the one that we're using currently. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, right? One of the things we've learned when you're searching for fragrances is different suppliers have fragrance with the same name, but they all smell a little bit different. So part of the testing process is to try sometimes from different suppliers to see which one you like the best, which one works the best with your wax, and kind of go from there to decide which one you're going to use or if you're going to use that scent. This one is Gorgeous by Victoria's Secret.
Ooh.
Have you smelled this one?
I think so.
All right, let's see what you think. What do you think?
I like it. I don't know if I do it in a candle.
Yeah, same. Again, we got a lot of like perfumey type scents, I think, in the samples that we got from D&D. And I could see this one doing good in soap,
Yes.
like a hand soap and body spray or perfume dupe. Maybe even room spray. I don't know, it might be a little bit overpowering as a room spray though. Not sure about that one in a candle either. I would have to give that one a try and see. All right. So we've smelled those 10 from D&D. And overall, those fragrances are not bad. I didn't smell anything there that I thought, ooh, I just really don't like that. There's a couple there that I do really like. And then there's a couple, the Orleans number 9. We have a lot of customers who really like the more masculine scents. So I think that one's good. The Hotel, I really like that one as well. The Jo Malone Petals and Pears, I kind of like that one for spring, and I feel like it could do well in all of our products. So those are probably my top 3 out of what they sent. The Orleans number 9, the Hotel, and the Jo Malone Petals and Pears. What you think?
That would have been my
Top 3. All right. Now, we're going to move on. We have some samples from a couple of other suppliers that we use frequently. So the first one is Aztec. If you're not familiar with Aztec, they are located in Tennessee, in Knoxville, and we are located in Kentucky. So they are actually just a couple of hours away from us. So, when we were first starting to grow our business, we bought a lot of supplies from them initially because they did have reasonable prices. They also have very reasonable shipping, but they were within driving distance, so we could go there to pick up a lot of our supplies. We do use 100% soy wax, and we have found that a lot of their fragrances work really well in our 100% soy wax. So a lot of our fragrances do come from them. And when we order, they do free samples with your orders, but they also just recently released 4 new fragrances, and you could get a free sample of each of those when you placed an order. So we're going to check those out now and see what we think about those. And the first one is called Yuzen. Y-U-Z-E-N.
I'm going to butcher
Yuzen. What do you think of that one?
Kind of smells like flowers and grass.
It does have like a green scent to it. It's almost like a spa type scent, like you would smell if you were getting a massage somewhere.
Yeah.
A little bit of floral, maybe a touch of fruity, and some green in there. So I think that could be.
I could see myself using that as a soap for like a bubble bath or something.
Yeah.
That's what I see.
It's like a relaxing scent to me. All right. Now we have vanilla bourbon frankincense. We are in Kentucky, so we sell a lot of bourbon scented stuff. We have a whole bourbon collection, and it sells really well. So let's see what this one's like.
Bourbon's my favorite of anything. I love it.
What do you think of this one?
I always have to say I like it. If it's got vanilla and bourbon, it's me, it's a win.
I really like this one. The frankincense gives it like a different twist than most of the things in our bourbon collection.
Mm-hmm.
But I really like that one. I think I could see that one doing well in our products. We might have to try that one. We may have a new addition to our bourbon collection. We'll see. All right, this one is holidays are coming up, so this one's called Naughty or Nice.
It literally smells like Christmas in a bottle.
It does.
I can just like
It's
smell
spicy,
cinnamon.
but it's sweet. It's a good combination. It's definitely a good Christmassy scent. We have a lot of customers who like those spicier kind of scents for Christmas. And it's kind of like naughty or nice, but it's spicy or sweet. It's got a little bit of both in there. All right. The name on this one's really long. Maple Apple Shortcake Cookie.
It's a mouthful.
That might be a challenge to get all that on a label.
Oh yeah.
What do you think about that one?
I like it. I don't really know anything else to say about it, but I like it.
It almost reminds me of like freshly baked apple muffins or something. The maple apple shortcake cookie. I love the combination, but I think I would rename that one.
Yeah.
I'd have to think on that. But we have a lot of people who like the scents in our foodie collection, and I could see our customers really liking that one. What do you think?
Yeah.
So what do you think on these four?
I think they were all really good.
What would you rank number one out of those?
Vanilla bourbon, frankincense.
Vanilla bourbon frankincense. I think I would agree. Yeah. And then the others I think are all about even. I really like the Naughty or Nice for Christmas though, and I like the maple apple shortcake cookie. The Use In, I really like, but I think it's more of like a targeted audience. I just don't know for our customers if that would be like a really big seller for us, but if we did a line for a spa or salon or something like that, I can see that one doing well there. All right. Now we are on to AFI. AFI is one of the scent kind of gurus. They can purchase from. They're located in Georgia. We do buy some of our fragrances from AFI. One of the downsides to AFI is if you're a small candle maker, the minimum quantity in each scent with them is going to be 10 pounds. Most of the fragrances that we buy from them, we buy 25 pounds at a time just because that's more economical for us. We do a lot of fundraisers, and a lot of our fundraiser scents we'll order from them in 25-pound quantities because we do go through so much of that fragrance. But they have some really great fragrances. They can also duplicate fragrances for you. I believe D&D can duplicate fragrances as well. And I'm not sure what their minimum is, but it's probably going to be 10 pounds as well on the D&D fragrances. Now, Aztec, you can order anything from this 1 ounce sample size on up with them. So if you're smaller, they might be a good option for you. But if you're growing your business and looking to do things in a more economic way, then some of these other suppliers like D&D or AFI might be good for you. So let's check these out. These are some kind of fall Christmas samples that they sent us. This one is called Autumn Jam. What do you think? What do you smell in this one?
There's a specific smell that goes with autumn. I don't know what it is, but that's what I smell.
To me, it's like I smell apple, pear, some different fruits in there. Maybe a little bit of something spicy, or sometimes I like to use the word cozy to describe. It's not like a cinnamon spicy, but it's a warm and cozy type vibe. But I really like that one. I could see our customers liking autumn jam. I could see that being popular.
Yeah.
Now, all I want for Christmas. Let's see what this one's like.
I feel like that's every Christmas scent, but like that's the best one I've smelled.
Yeah, I
honestly.
think the difference in this one and the Naughty or Nice from Aztec, the Naughty or Nice from Aztec was more of a spicy and sweet. This one has the spicy, sweet, but it's also got green. Like I smell the pine in there with that.
Yep.
So it's definitely got that twist added to it.
That would
But
be
it's really good. I like that one. Now, Forest Cabin. What's it going to smell like? What do you think? Let's see if she can predict what it's going to be like. Put her on the spot.
Oh gosh. Manly, but with like a sweet.
Okay. Let's see if she hit
That's
it.
probably so off. I was not all the way off. There's a manly smell in there. I don't know what the other
It's
smell
almost
is.
like a cedar wood.
Mhm.
It is. It's kind of like outdoorsy,
Yep.
manly, cedar wood. Maybe just a hint of sweet. I don't think you were far off on that one. Pretty good prediction. What do you think of that one? You think it would do well?
Yeah, I like that one.
We do have a lot of customers who like the earthy, outdoor, kind of nature type scents. So I think they would really like that one. All right, Bright Christmas Morning. This one's a White Barn by Bath and Body Works scent. What do you think?
I like it. I can't really explain how it smells, but it smells good.
This one I smell cranberry. Like I smell the cranberry type Christmas scent. This one's not a spicy. It's more of fruity.
Mm-hmm.
And we bought some of that. We got a larger container of that. But we called it something else. We renamed it.
And we did this one for Christmas last year, and we actually I think called it just Christmas Morning.
Yeah. Short
I think we
name.
had one we called
Really
Christmas
good.
Eve and one we called Christmas Morning last year.
And we had the Perfect Christmas, or no, Home for Christmas.
All right, Tennessee Christmas. So when I hear Tennessee Christmas, we're here in Kentucky. A lot of people go to Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg. So I think, this must be what Dollywood smells like at Christmas. So let's see what you think. What you smell in there?
Something. It's spicy and sweet mixed. I can't really tell.
Yeah, this is like Grandma's kitchen at Christmas. Like it's more of a foodie Christmas kind of smell to me. Like all of the Christmas goodies baking and some fruits and
That's what I was
apples.
about to say.
I like it though. I like that one. All right. Out of these, which would you rank number one? It's a tough one. They're all good.
All I want for Christmas.
I like that one too.
Yeah.
Good choice. I could agree with that. I also really like the autumn jam.
Mm-hmm.
I would almost, I think, want to rename that one to be something like I could leave on the shelf year round because I like it. I like it for more than just fall. All right, so that's those from AFI. And now we have some more from AFI.
No.
No, these are alpha aromatics. Alpha aromatics.
Now, they actually mixed a fragrance for us. One of them is that.
Okay, so from Alpha Aromatics, this is another company that we met when we were at the National Candle Association conference last year in Charleston, not the one this year out in Vegas. We didn't make the trip to Vegas. But they're another supplier that you can buy from in bulk quantities. They're not a supplier where you can go and buy just an ounce or 4 ounces or 8 ounces at a time. I think it's either 10 or 25 pounds you have to order from them as well. But they can also duplicate fragrances for you. So we have a couple we're going to smell. This one's Maple Pancakes. I didn't open it. I'll let you open that one.
Maple pancakes is also always a win.
Can't go wrong with maple pancakes.
Mhm.
That's a good one. And then we have blueberry cobbler.
I can definitely smell the blueberry.
Yeah, for sure. We have both maple pancakes and blueberry cobbler, but they're different than these. And these are not bad, right? Like, I'm going to smell them again. They're not bad. I think I just prefer the ones that we're currently using over these. I think the maple pancakes that we use currently is a little bit stronger than that and has a little more of like the maple that really comes out in it. And then the blueberry cobbler, I don't know, this one just has something in there that is a little different that I'm not sure about.
Yeah.
So I think I would prefer the ones we're using over that. But we did work with Alpha Aromatics. One of the things that we do is we sometimes blend our own fragrances. So we will take 2 or 3 different fragrance oils that we have and blend to make our own, like Sasquatch feet, for example. You've probably not heard of Sasquatch feet scented candles because that's one that we created. My husband Randy's the candle maker, and he just kind of said, okay, what would Sasquatch's feet smell like? And he kind of went from there to create a scent that smells like the fresh outdoors where he would run around. And so another one, we mentioned we're in Kentucky, we have a lot of bourbon scents. And so we had created another one, vanilla bourbon coffee, that he was blending on his own. And it was doing really well. It was really popular with our customers, but the downside to blending your own is each time you run out of that fragrance, you have to blend it again and mix those fragrances together to create your own. So he worked with Alpha Aromatics, and they were able to duplicate that fragrance. So we now buy this in 25-pound quantities from them. I'll smell it over here. Like, I don't even have to put this one to my nose. I think that's the difference in it and the maple pancakes from Alpha Aromatics. This one is really, as soon as you take the lid off, you smell it. And you get all of that, the vanilla, the bourbon, the coffee. So they were able to take the blend that Randy made here, and they hit it dead on. And so now, instead of blending that, we just go refill a bottle when we're ready. So, just wanted to give you guys some insight into one of the perks of joining the National Candle Association, share with you some of the samples, let you hear our feedback. If you've hung with us this long, thank you so much for sticking with us. You may see some of these on our website soon, coldcountrycandles.com. And don't forget, give us a like and follow us. We'll try to do videos on a little more regular basis. We recently just moved our store, relocated, so we spent about 3 months working really hard on that. And now that we're getting settled in here, hopefully we will have some time to do videos a little more frequently. So if there's something you'd like for us to do a video on, if you're new to candle making or just getting started or trying to grow your business or thinking about opening up your own store, let us know what you would like for us to talk about, and we'll see what we can do.